Everybody, Sunday night here, October 10th, 2010, 8 p.m. here in Colombia. And, well, basically, I wanted to upload this video, like, after I had gone through all of my final doctor appointments in October. But something came up, regarding the doctor's appointments. I saw the nutritionist last Friday, not last Friday, but the Friday before last, and she approved me. Then I went to see the endocrinologist on Monday, and I saw a psychiatrist on Tuesday. I'm bipolar. I've been bipolar since I was born, but the first crisis I ever had being bipolar was when I was 25. And I've had, well, problems regarding my bipolar disorder. Well, because if you're bipolar, you have to be on medicine and you have to take care of yourself. And for the past 10 years, I've been going to the shrink, and that's the main reason why I go to the shrink. So this psychiatrist saw me, and he saw my medical history, and he's like, oh, so you've been bipolar for the past 10 years, and you've had crises, and so on and so forth. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you want to be approved for the bypass, and let me tell you, there are two sicknesses or two ailments which will not allow you to get the bypass, and it's being bipolar and being whatever else, he said. I have no idea what the hell it was. Not important. And if you get the bypass, then you're going to be inducing a crisis because you're not going to be eating, you're going to be smoking more, and then you're going to be this, you're going to be that. Give me this huge story about why I cannot get the bypass because I'm bipolar. So I left that hospital. It was at this stupid hospital I had to go to. The guy even said, do you want to stay here at the hospital? He was trying to be funny. Tell me to get a bikini to go out onto the beach. Bro. Someone who feels that uncomfortable with it, or this uncomfortable with their body, you shouldn't poke fun at like that. Or you shouldn't try to make a joke like that. Bro, I mean, especially if you're a shrink. He's like, get a bikini. Get it in black. It'll make you look thinner. People who are fat, or people who are attractive, are not pretty. They're just confident. Bro, this whole bunch of crap. And on top of that, all he would do is look at my chest. This fucking idiot. All he would do was stare at my chest. I was like, what the fuck? Stop staring at my chest. Look at me in the eye and tell me what you have to tell me. Stop looking at my chest. Anyway, I left the hospital. I canceled the rest of the appointments I had for the week. I exercised on Thursday, thinking that I could lose the weight on my own and so on and so forth. But I started to exercise, and I got this terrible back spasm on my lower back. It's like I couldn't, I tried walking for an hour, and on my way to my, to the first, I don't know how to explain that, on my way to my first destination, I got this bad back spasm, and I had to stop 3 or 4 times, because I was in so much pain. I can't walk. I'm 240 pounds. I can't exercise with all this weight, because I get spasms, because I'm so heavy. It's a lot of weight to carry around. So on my way back, I had to stop a whole bunch of times more. So I said, forget it, I can't do this. I saw my shrink, the guy that I've seen for the past 7 years, on Saturday. And I told him what had happened with this other shrink. And he was so pissed off. He's like, who the hell does this guy think he is? Just because you're bipolar does not mean that you cannot get a bypass. If you're going through a mania, if you're going through a crisis, if you're hysterical, if you were hyper, if you were this, if you were that, I'd say, okay, let's postpone it for a later date. But you're doing fine. You're doing absolutely fine. You have no ailments whatsoever right now. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting a bypass. One thing is the weight issue, another thing is the mental issue. They have nothing to do with the other. What the hell does this guy think? Who does this guy think he is? So, I'm going to talk to a friend of mine in that same clinic, and I'm going to put in a word for you, and I'm going to tell her what your medical history is and what your condition is, and I'm going to make sure that she sees you. I can't guarantee that she'll approve you, but as soon as she sees you and she has my medical concept, most likely she will approve you. And I was like, why the fuck didn't you say this before? Instead of being grateful. But no, I mean, it's a joke. But no, I mean, he was really cool. He was like really upset that this clown said no, you know? So yeah, you know, it's like I still have a chance in getting my bypass, and that's very important to me because I really deserve it. It's like, how can I lose the weight if I can't exercise? How can I, you know, if I lose 30 pounds in the first 2 months of my bypass surgery, my post-op, I can start to exercise and lose the weight while I exercise and I eat well. Eat the way I'm supposed to eat after my bypass. But how can I lose the weight without getting that? I can't walk 2 miles or a mile or a block. I can't walk around the block without getting a spasm on my feet, on my back, on my neck, you know, it's like I'm heavy. Anyway, besides that, everything's cool, everything's fine. There's someone I like. It's not the Greek guy. He likes me. He likes me more than I like him. And that's awesome. So girls, take advice from a 34-year-old with lots of experience. Get a guy who likes you more than you like him. That's the ticket. You will be pampered, adored, and loved beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, talk to you later. Kisses. Bye-bye. Have a fabulous week. Love you. Bye.